Television.
To have Airbus here in Mobile and thinking about that kind of project investment for now, but really 5, 10, 15, 20 years, attracting kind of an aerospace hub, I think it's huge.
Regions is the largest banking institution in our area. Its size alone led some to believe it was part of Wall Street dealings that brought on financial crisis in 2008 and the following recession.
Regions Area President Brian Willman recently sat down with our Eric Reynolds to talk about what happened during that trying time, what the future holds for our local economy, and what led him to follow his father into banking. Here's the interview.
My father was in banking for 30 years in Charlotte, and I never thought that I would be a banker after seeing his career. I thought to myself that was the last thing I wanted to do. But after I got to school and realized that I had a desire to work with numbers and also people especially, then it kind of gravitated towards banking.
Nearly 20 years later, Brian Willman, like his father, has made banking his career. Today, he's the area president over Regions Bank in South Alabama and the Florida Panhandle. Willman also credits one of his economy and finance teachers for helping him realize that banking would allow him to use two of his talents.
Banking is a people business. We serve customers. You know, it's not just an office job. You're obviously out and in the communities. For me, banking was kind of a natural fit of numbers, meeting people, and using my social skills. To me, that kind of married the two.
Corporate banking and finance, New York and Wall Street describe his early years in banking. Willman says it was great and rewarding, including lots of hours and cross-country travel. Post 9/11, Willman says he realized air travel was not all it was cracked up to be. With 2 children, he and his wife took another look at the requirements of his job.
I started reevaluating, work-life balance, and I thought, banking is great in Wall Street and New York, but I also want to be able to coach my son's baseball team and, be home for dinner. I took a little bit of a turn to more of the community banking, business banking type in smaller community markets. It was still very rewarding. It was still very challenging. You can still cultivate a nice career, but also enjoy your life while you're doing it.
Big banks and the financial industry involved in proprietary trading, overseas trading operations, and secondary mortgages were suspects in triggering the 2008 recession.
There's probably some truth to that. Lending was really, I'd say, too risky. We were making loans as an industry to borrowers that we knew probably long term it was not the appropriate product for them. We kind of lost sight of that 8, 10 years ago. It was all about how fast can we, grow loans and mortgages. That was something that was a real eye-opener for me. I had never experienced a boom like that, and certainly hadn't experienced a bust like we have the last 4 or 5 years. I think that has come back to haunt, the industry.
Willman says Regions got lumped in with the Wall Street banks. But he says Regions, as a southeastern regional bank, is focused on loans, deposits, and wealth management.
What we advise, products that we offer to our customers, that they understand it and that it's something that they need, not something that is good for just the bank. If it's not a two-way street, then I think you're going down a very slippery slope. And I think, that's probably what got us into some of that mess. We are looking to reinvest in our communities. We have capital to lend. We want to grow the bank. We want to serve their financial needs. The HART program, the Home Affordable Refinance Program that the government instituted, we've helped almost 6,000 homeowners refinance close to $1 billion worth of their mortgages.
The landing of Airbus could help fuel a faster recovery of the local economy. Willman has seen it happen before.
We're positioned very well. There's a lot of areas that would love to have that type of investment that's going to be happening over the next 3 to 4 years. I think it's a game changer what Boeing's Dreamliner facility outside of Charleston did for that market and bringing investment and supplier base. To have Airbus here in Mobile and thinking about that kind of project investment for now, but really 5, 10, 15, 20 years, attracting kind of an aerospace hub, I think it's huge. I think a lot of people obviously are excited about it. I know we are. I'm very bullish on this area, but there's a lot of competition out there. And we realize that in most banking, what we offer is a commodity. It's a service. I challenge our employees to know that the customer's first. We have to be out there taking care of our clients. It comes down to relationship, and it comes down to this is going to help you either run your life or your business better.
In Mobile, Eric Reynolds, Fox 10 News.
Willman says Airbus's plan to assemble commercial airliners in Mobile is a better niche for the local economy long term, since it will not be tied to defense budgets and spending.
With 96 branch offices under Williams' responsibility, Regions is the #1 market share bank in our area. He says the bank's nearly 1,000 employees are ready to help future Airbus workers and current Gulf Coast residents.